Hello, Reborn family, and welcome to the nursery. The one time is morning, I don't say good morning. That's funny. Anyway, I'm here with Miss Bonnie. I don't have her on very much, and I really don't know why, because I love her baby face. I love her face. She's got such a cute little face. She's got a dimple too. Which side? This side. Right there, little dimple. She reminds me of the Coco Malou. I think by Ping Lao, right? Brenda would know because she showed her COA yesterday, and I was thinking, oh man, because she kind of reminds me of her. So does the Celeste, Cecilia, not Celeste. That kid kind of reminds me of Coco Malou. But anyway, so today my son is 14. Luke is 14. Can you believe it? Remember when he was little bitty? Like, you mean, when I started my channel, I think he was 11. Maybe just turned 11, or had, I don't know. I don't know if he was even 11 yet when I started my channel, but I didn't really have him on that much when I first started. So I think he was just 10 when I first started. 10, 11, 12. Now that would be 4 years. That's definitely not right. So he was 11. I've only been doing YouTube for 3 years, I think. I mean, this YouTube. Reborning. Anyway, yeah, I just want to kind of celebrate my son a little bit. Brag on him, maybe. Yeah, like moms do. And no, I haven't flat ironed my hair this morning yet. I need help with my hair. I was taking biotin and it was growing back, and I have like these short little ping 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 hairs on the top, but it's driving me crazy. It's kind of frizzy. But anyway, on to the celebration. Just want to say that Luke is an awesome kid, and I'm very blessed to have him in my life. And I don't know if anybody wants to know his birth story or not, but you can hear it if you watch. It's not like the whole birth story, but like how anyway. So the year before I got pregnant with Luke, okay. Sorry, brain surgery. Now you know how tired my family is of hearing that. No, 3 years before he was born, my mom passed away, and I did okay at first because I knew I had to be there for the kids, and stuff happened, and I went down a spiral. I had a miscarriage. I went down a spiral. Like, I had a miscarriage like 4 months, 3, I don't know, 4 or 5, or I don't know, 5 months or so after Mama passed. And I just was not in a good place at all. And she passed in 2004, so you can do the math because my brain is not wanting to do math yet this morning. If you want to. So she passed in 2004. I miscarried. It was either the beginning of 2005 or the end. Yeah, it must have been the beginning of 2005. I think it was like in February. And bad place, you know, my heart was broken twice. And just, I have bipolar. And my bipolar is, I'm either without medicine, and I was not on the right medicine at the time. And I kind of stopped taking it, which I don't know why we do that, but a lot of people with bipolar, even people with just depression, do that. Like, they think they're doing better. Sorry, my back is hurting. I'm trying to push the pillow up against the small of my back. But yeah, I wasn't taking it right, and that makes it way worse. Especially like for me with bipolar, and I crash. I go downhill. Kind of like I did a year and a half, 2 years ago. Sorry for those videos that you had to see if you saw them. But I'm taking better care of myself now. Anyway, yeah, I went down a bad road, and stuff people don't really talk about too much on here. I didn't want to be here anymore. And got some help for that and some counseling. And in 2006, I got pregnant with Luke. And when I got pregnant with Luke, I was scared. Oh, no, wait. 2005. Okay, gotta go back a year. 2005, I had an ulcer on the main artery in my stomach burst. And they had to do emergency surgery. I was bleeding faster than they could put blood back into me. And my doctor that I go to now actually said that when he came in the hospital, because Greg had called him and said, look, she's passing out, and it's scary because like she thinks that she's screaming. So he thought that I might be, going away. I think that's what scared him. Anyway, so he called the doctor at home, and he said, take her to the ER. I'll admit her right now. He said he had never seen anybody alive look as white as I did. So, if that says anything. But they did emergency surgery, took out part of my stomach, and after that, it was a long, it was hard to recover from that because I have stitches from like right from my ribs all the way to my belly button. Ribs to belly button. So I had staples all the way up, and it was a vertical cut, so it cut all through all the muscles and everything, and plus they had messed around with my organs. There's a whole story there. We won't go into that. I recovered from that, and then I got pregnant with Luke. And when I got pregnant with Luke, I was kind of scared because they had put a clamp in my stomach for one, and I was just getting over, like really getting back to my normal self, because I had some highs and lows still, and I don't know. He saved my life, guys. There was a point where my OB was not in town. His mother was sick, and I couldn't get in to see him, and I was having some issues. Those of you who have ever had miscarriage might know what I'm talking about without getting graphic, but I was having some issues, and that reminds me of a Bible verse. But yeah, I thought I was going to lose him. And so they had done a blood count to see where my HCG was, I think. I can't remember the name of the test, but to see where the hormones level was. And I had called a couple of times, and my doctor was not in the office because his mother was sick. But I talked to his nurse, and so the second time I called, I guess she went and looked up the chart, and she called me back, and she said that they had dropped that I had miscarried. So I had lost. Oh, I thought I had lost my baby. And as if you have miscarriages, you don't say I lost a fetus. You know it's a baby. I saw his heartbeat. No, this was even before I saw his heartbeat. Because my doctor had been gone, so I couldn't really get in. But I kept feeling like, okay, I grieved. And I was at work when she called and told me. And I grieved, but I guess I still felt pregnant. I still felt sick to my stomach, like the first, when my feet would hit the floor. And I would get dizzy, and I got a nosebleed. It's only happened twice, and it was both times, like, when I was pregnant, like a nosebleed. And, don't know why that is. I have to look that up. But I still felt pregnant. So I went to my primary physician, who is the one who admitted me for my stomach surgery and everything. And he said, this is going on too long. Let's get you in and get you an ultrasound. He got me in that day. Like, as a matter of fact, I went from his office to the hospital, and they did the ultrasound. Well, the tech didn't know. The ultrasound tech didn't know that I thought I had miscarried. And so she didn't know. She just thought we were measuring the baby or whatever. And I was just like holding my breath. And I didn't see his heartbeat because she didn't have the Doppler thing right over him. Or he had turned, or what, I don't know. I didn't see it. And that was what happened the previous, when I miscarried before. I didn't see the heartbeat. And then she said something like, he's got a strong heartbeat. And I started crying. And she's like, are you so excited? And I said, I thought I had miscarried. I thought he was gone. I had to have a DNC with the other baby. So I knew I hadn't passed him. I knew he was still there. But I thought he was gone. And she said, oh, sweetheart, I didn't know that's what we were looking for. So she turned the sound up. And I heard his heartbeat for the first time. And when I heard his heartbeat, I cried again, but this was tears of joy. And I was looking at the screen because she turned it so I could see it really well. And I swear to you, not even making this up, his little hand came up and went like that. Like he was waving at me. I know he didn't know, whatever. Maybe God was just giving me that sign that everything was going to be okay. But the joy came back in my life. And I was excited then. Like, I was happy. I was excited about the pregnancy. I was 38. So, I mean, like, you know, I had concerns because I was older. And, you know, my health was kind of not the best at the time. But he saved me. My stomach, I did not have any trouble with my stomach except for, you know, the morning sickness stuff, which I always have that. But once that was over, my stomach was fine. And even after I had him, my stomach was okay. I had other problems, but yeah, that boy has brought so much joy to all of our lives. His brothers and sisters, his dad, just his grandparents. And I just wanted to celebrate having him. It's not really his birth story. It's more of his amazing beginnings. That's why this means so much to me, like his birthday, because his birthday is special, because it was a turning point in my life. All right, that's enough crying. It's happy tears. I'm happy because I have my baby. He's not a baby, he's a giant. Mr. 5'11". Oh, and he loves that. But yeah, that's why I've been kind of pushing his birthday this week. But I guess I will let you go. And I hope you have a wonderful day. As always, lots of love and big hugs. Right, Bunny? Talk to y'all tomorrow.